Okay. Final thing. Y'all ready? Let's get started. Okay. All right, to get started, make sure that your pockets are empty, nothing that should swing and accidentally hit you. Excellent. We start with our feet together, right hand in a fist, left hand flat. And we just acknowledge all of our peers as we're all working toward the same thing, which is becoming healthier and working toward a wholesome lifestyle. Okay. All right.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes. So feet together, right hand in a fist, left hand flat. We just acknowledge each other. All right. If it's your first time, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. So the way that we get started are some basic principles of any experience with Qigong.
Nothing.
Zero. Great. Okay. So the principle that we're going to start with is ear over shoulder, over hip, over heel. Ear, shoulder, hip, heel. That's our guiding light. So while we're standing here, we want to feel our ears over our shoulders so our head is not jetted forward. We're not looking up or looking down. Our shoulders are over our hips. We're not rounding forward or back. Our hips are over our ankles. We're not leaning to one side or backward or forward. From this posture, we soften our knees, stepping out to the left on our heel. And from this posture, we're going to let our hands swing. And the space below our belly button is called the Dantian in Qigong, and Tai Chi, and Chinese medicine. And so when I refer to the Dantian, I'm speaking about that space just below the belly button. And we want to swing our arms and imagine letting the day wash off of us. We're flinging the day off of us. We're finding a space of neutrality. We want to find indifference, letting go of the good, letting go of the bad, and becoming present right here, right now. Our tongue is on the roof of our mouths as we breathe in and out through our nose. I invite you to see if you can get 3 swings per inhale and 3 swings per exhale. Some may be able to do more, some may be able to do less. Explore that. As we're standing, check in with your body. Make sure your knees are soft. Our legs are not locked out. Our hips are tucked, so our back is straight. The neck is long, the shoulders are relaxed. Allow the hands to gently rest by your side. Take a moment to be completely still. Do your best not to fidget or adjust. Maintaining your posture, softening, making sure your knees are soft, bending the knees. The hands come up, facing each other, level with the Dantian. Jump, jump, standing like a tree. 10. Allow the hands to come down. Big circle, inhale up. Exhale down. Take a moment to be still. Do your best not to adjust or fidget. And relax. Good. Welcome in. How'd that feel?
That was good.
Right, it's an endurance game, right?
Yeah.
My people would say, why lift weights if you can't hold up your arms? Not everything you need, right here.
Yes.
Okay, so last week we had a homework assignment. Anybody remember? Okay, Willow, would you like to come up here and demonstrate?
I can try.
Okay.
Do my best. So it was my understanding that we were doing footwork, particular starting in Danbu.
Danbu.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Heel. 3, 1, 2.
Good. Well done. Yes. And that is part of 2 parts. This is an exercise that we call into and away from. And so there's an upper body part that's making this consistent circle. And we held off on the arms because the arms just need to be in this consistent circle like a propeller. And then the feet are doing the same dance moves. So, Dingu from here. This is away from, into. And what I mean by into and away from, look. Okay, so Lloyd's going to overhead strike, and I am going to step to my right away from first, okay? So he comes in, he's hitting me in the face, I step away from. And you notice that I lifted my back heel because I'm prepared to step up, bring that down, and then go into him. So away from something and then into something. All right, so then the into, let's say he's coming into like tackle for my hips, okay? And let's say, just for argument's sake, I'm standing off over this way and he's coming at me at this angle. So he shoots for my hips and I go into. And you notice where, because I stepped on my heel, which you clearly and articulated that, there is a reason for it. You see, his foot landed under mine. So in a martial context, I can apply a little pressure to the bridge of his foot and make it a little harder for him to support his weight. All right? Plus, you notice what's happening here? I'm grabbing. So this press and this pull extends him. Thank you. So we're not going to be making contact, but what we will be doing is practicing the hands first, and then we'll review the feet, and then we'll bring them together. Sound good?
Yes.
That's a dope shirt. I love that shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Apropos it also, right?
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so we start with our right hand on top, left hand below, and the palms are facing each other. Good. So what we're gonna do is, 1, left hand presses down, right hand is up. 2, they roll around, and you'll notice my left palm is up, right hand is down. 3, now they're facing each other, but now one's high and one's low. 4, They start to meet each other. The hand that's coming down comes closest to our body, and that which is coming up is on the outside. Rinse and repeat. 2, 3, 4. Now, the way that we're doing this exercise is to really emphasize what the hands are doing. Once we have the feet in, we won't be using the full length of our arms like this. But this helps to embody these principles, because we practice principles, not movements.
Is it the hand that's coming down that should be closer to your chest?
Yes. There you go. Yes. Mm-hmm. Excellent. The arm that we're emphasizing in this direction is our right arm, right hand. So if you're going to follow anything with your eyes, follow your right palm without turning your head. It's not your first rodeo with this exercise, I want you to keep it out on a 45. If it's not your first time doing it, out on a 45. Yes, exactly. Make it like a cone.
Still figure out when I'm this.
Hey, Connor. Aloha. I like your toys.
We had a little too much to do today because of class really to come and say thank you.
Of course.
Appreciation.
Yes, thank you for swinging by.
I wasn't sure if I'd be terribly interrupting.
No.
Mrs. Cohen.
I'm Dr. Dan. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, yes. Have fun. Enjoy the maple butter.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Be well.
Okay, go ahead and relax. So, you have vertical out on a 45. So from the side, vertical out on a 45.
So almost at a 45 degree angle in front of you.
Yeah, so right here, out on a 45, close to here. So now, look, yes. Oh,
I was
Okay.
practice.
So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do vertical versus 45, okay? So, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, just do something. That's out on a 45. Now, if I tried that vertically, do the same thing. Because this is for health. This is for learning to feel your range. This is for application. Also, notice my back. When we puff out the front of us, we call this bird chest. But really, we're not lifting. It's really just the rolling back of the shoulders that pronounce the front of us forward. And then by hollowing that, we get a turtle back. So when we are doing this one, you'll see bird chest, turtle back. Bird chest, turtle back. So we have this going on. So everything that you learn here, you can take to the dance floor. You can be like, I learned this in Qigong. Hey! Okay? So we have a little isolation up here, but then when you're here, you'll see there's not so much opening. It's all turtle back on that 45, because we're getting prepared for application when we bring it on a 45. We're doing it for health when we do vertical. Sound good? Excellent. And that's why I was like, if you've done it before, for those that have, then make you strong. Make you like cool. Okay, so if we can do it with our right hand going up, that means that we can also do it with our left. So now we have left hand on top. We're going to press up. 1. Rotate over. Right hand is now facing up. 2. 3. Rotates around. Palms are facing each other. 4. And closest to you is the one coming down. 1. Now notice that 1 and 3 are opposites of each other. 1, the palms are facing away from each other. Then you rotate around. 2. 3, palms are facing each other. And then they reset away from. So there's a yin-yang element to this. You have a question, Marcel?
Yeah, when you flip your hand up, like ideally where do you want to flip it? Like above the eyes or nose?
We call it riding the edge. And each person's edge is gonna be a little different. So like, I can have to about right here is where I start to rotate because I feel the strain leaving. Like, try this out. Turn your palm up, right hand, and say, give me my money.
Give me my money.
Y'all are getting paid. Give me my money!
Give me my money.
Okay, great. So now, from there, from that give me my money, you got your money, bring it to your belly, and now you're gonna put it up on a shelf, okay? How far up can you go like this?
Oh, I see.
And then you're like, take the strain off. And you're like, okay, now you can stick the money on the ceiling. Okay? And then you pull it off the ceiling. And then you put it in your pocket. And then you're like, give me more money. And then you take that money and you stick it on the ceiling and you rip it off the ceiling and you put it in your pocket. And then you're like, give me more money. And you gotta use a different emphasis of each one. Okay? Right. And so right now we have our right hand going up, so now we're going to switch it left hand. Was that helpful, Marcel?
Yeah, thanks.
Power is in the supination and the pronation. The flipping of our hands. Yes. There you go. That's the gears move. And let's get down. Keep going. This one closer to you. Yes. Yes. And make sure to press and just give yourself space. Let's see, check this out. Keep going. Look, step out for a second. Sure. Everybody keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Not you. They're everyone else. You're Lloyd. Okay, so what I'm gonna have you do, keep going because this is something that I really want you to see. This part here, the hand that's coming up is where? In front? Yes. Okay, so this power here. Now go ahead and rest. Clearly, we're gonna have to rest for this. Yeah, so this here, we're gonna just look at this right here, where if our hands are like this, the one that's coming up and the hand that's coming down, there's this portion right in front of our body. See how it's just an up and down? Now, look, what I'm gonna have you do, so I wanna break this. You're gonna like this. Okay, so I want you to like slap and grab my shirt, okay? So somebody's like, like, what's your problem? That kind of stuff. That happens. You see it sometimes. So he does that. Yeah, wait, I have a t-shirt too, grab both of them. Yeah. And he's like, what's your problem? My problem is you. That up and down. And look, you see how the pressing down, and then all I have to do is use my feet, right? So, good. So now he grabs, and I want to go, do I want to go into or away from? Into. I'm going to go this way. I come in here. And what did you notice? That elbow. You okay? Yeah. Okay, good. And if I do it full and complete, it knocks him to the ground. If need be. However, thank you, Lord. So that up and down action of the palms facing and switching, it helps to fold so that when you're stepping, there is more than just the blocking aspect. There's also, if somebody grabs you, rolling into them and having that hidden elbow. You didn't expect that. You didn't expect that, did you? That elbow coming in, right? Because of the structure. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I go blind. I don't see, I can't hear head nods. Okay, so if we have the hands going in two directions, we also have our feet. We'll circle back on the hands, pun intended, and we're going to go to the feet. All right, so to do that, we're going to line up over there, and we're going to walk this direction. So let's line up over here. And of course, we practice principles, not movement, so it's not about how big of a step. So take it easy. The principles that we're going to really be focusing on is the heel and the rolling forward. So right now, let's stand with our feet shoulders width. Make sure that you have enough space to surround the wall. Come forward. Good. There you go. And take a step forward on your heel, left leg. And we're going to roll our weight and then let that front, the back heel up, shift back. Keep your knees bent. Rolling forward and back. Forward and back. My Sifu, we call this one old man walking. Because we're doing it stationary. If you know people who have balance issues, this is a good exercise to work on being on a toe and a heel. Then we're going to just roll our weight forward, take a step onto the heel, And continue. Step, shift, step. Keep rocking. Yes, and while we're doing this, make sure that your hips are square to the direction that you're going. Because it's really easy to kind of like swing one way. So think of it like pull out your pea shooters, and you want to pew pew in one direction. You want to pew 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 pew. There you go. That's right. Step forward. Make sure that your toes are both pointed forward. So that you should feel this. Which is cool, that's something, but we want to move the whole collar. So, your shoulder here. Back heel, front heel. Feel different?
So the weight is still distributed in both legs, right?
Yes, but now 50-50.
Okay.
Go ahead, step. It's gonna shift. You want a 60-40.
I see.
60 in back and 60 in front. There we go. And step. Yes. Yes. There we go. Lloyd, be careful of your proximity. I don't want you right up on him like that.
I would just take shorter steps than those.
Yeah. So Lloyd, I want you to start in the front, back to the back, okay? Yeah. There you go, because you got a big game. You got a nice piece there. You like, I'm in the back. Now I'm in the front. And step. I like that I'm seeing everyone staying level. That's good. Because it's really easy to like come up and come down. Come up and come down. Or the bob. You can take that to the dance floor. People are like, oh, it's my turn? Okay. I'm going to jump in this. I learned this in Qigong. And step. Now, who can be sneaky? As quiet as possible. Minus shoe squeaks. You can't help shoe squeaks. Yeah. Especially when you touch your heel down. Because it's easy to do the hard step. We don't want to overcommit. We just want to roll. And step. Anybody's legs getting tired? Welcome to your back of the thought. Huh? You're like, wow, do you need a gym membership? You have a question, Marcella?
What if you're sneaky, like but like you're not fully stepping with the shoe?
Oh, if you're barefoot and you to like really
Oh, yeah.
get some quiet steps in. And it works going backwards too.
Oh.
So now what we're gonna do is you're gonna keep going with the rocking, but now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go step, rock once, step forward, rock back once, step forward, rock back once. But if you're in the back row, you have to pay attention to the front row. You take a step when they step. Stay in coordination. Slow it down. Good. And if you're in the front row, you're using your peripheral vision to pace yourself. Good. Well done. Stay in sync. In some striking arts, there is something called a stutter step. And sometimes when you use a stutter step, you're able to change from what hand is your support hand and what hand is your dominant. Jael, you got this. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I thought the brace wouldn't allow me to do this, the ankle, but it does.
Yeah, see? Oh, that's great to know. Yeah. So now this is the part that's going to be a little interesting because we're going to add in one step into this called Dingbu. Dingbu is called male stance. And you align the tip of your toe, or if you have to, you can even put the flat of your foot, but it's at the arch of your support leg. Touch. So then when we rock, touch, step, rock, touch. You see how we're breaking down the 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the bringing it in to 1. Okay? So let's add that in now. So to do this, we're going to start with our feet together. And we're going to be... Okay, good. Okay. We're going to be tacking. So that means that we're going one direction, then we're going another direction. And you'll notice that with planks, you can find one line that you're standing like with your feet together. This is my one line. So I see that all the way down to there. So I step off of that line, we move, then I step over that line. So I'm crossing over that same line so that I don't end up over here. And because my left leg is stronger. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. All right, softening the knees, stepping to the left. Shift, ding boot. Step right, ding boot. Step, ding boot. Step, ding boot. Continue. Good posture, Marcella. Keep it up, Steve. Remind me once more. You're killing it, Christelle.
Do you really touch the your paws? Okay.
There's a way of power train this where you can see that there's something in this little thing. Yeah, once you hit the wall, encourage your classmates. Jayo. Who's ready to get confused? All right. So what we'll do is we're gonna emphasize our right side first, and then we're gonna emphasize our left side because Tai Chi is balance. All right. So we want to condition ambidextrousness. So what I'll do is I'll demonstrate it this way first, so that you can see the mechanics of it, and then we're gonna go this way. Okay. So using that same principle of stepping out, touch. Right hand is on top. I step away from, circle, reset.
That goes fast.
Huh?
That goes fast.
I'll go it even slower.
Wow. I didn't even see that.
Seven. So. You see how this out on a 45 works? Can you hear my steps? Barely, right? Because I'm consciously thinking I'm as light as a feather. I move with the wind. Sound good? All right, let's do it. Left hand on top. Softening the knees, stepping out to the left. Right hand begins to raise. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. This is away from. Into. Confusing, right? Away from. Easy. Into. Away from. Into. Bless you. Bless you. Good. Keep your eye on that hand, Luke. It's not here. Keep your eye on that hand. Relax, Jaya.
Yes.
Yes.
I got lost.
Oh yeah, no.
It was running on top, right? Then we go to the left. Okay. Wait, here.
There you go.
Right? Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Okay.
Yes.
To the left.
Yeah. Yes.
You're really nice. Okay, sorry, I should have said that. I'm following you. You got it, you have it. Okay, with the right here.
Yes. There you go. Mhm. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me.
Good. Not easy. Now, if we're emphasizing the right hand, now we're going to emphasize the left. Away from, into, away from. So you'll notice that we start with the opposite hand of the direction that the arm that's going to be coming up, because it's, and that's why the hand that's coming up is on the outside. Okay. Right hand is on top, and we're going to be stepping to the left. Now, pointers. Before we begin, what questions do you have on that exercise? So,
I noticed that when you do 1, 2, 3, 4, like the hands are still moving.
yes, the hands are propellers. They're like, it's like they just keep going, and then the legs are going to tell you what the emphasis is. Yes, Steve.
And 4 is the hands coming together.
Yeah. And as you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 is the bringing up to 1. The hands are, if I'm doing the right hand, 1, 2. Here's 2. You notice it's a little, it's here versus here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. One hand's up, one hand's down. 3. Transitioning. 4 to 1. Cool.
Is this the one? Or
Don't overthink it. Yeah. Just remember this. Continuity up top, which is slow and steady. Just this is slow and steady, and then the numbers, think of it for your feet. Yeah, because the counting for this one, like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So then on a 45, 1, 2, 3. You see the palms are facing each other. 4, and you're already preparing for that next one. Okay. Right hand on top. So what hand are we emphasizing?
Left.
And I want you to keep your eye on that left, okay? Don't look away, because there's no power if the arm is behind you. And the last thing I want you to do is to drill in bad habit, because we want to protect our joints. We love our joints.
The next or the palm or the finger.
What part to focus on? I focus on this space right here, because this is your cutting edge. So, I'm looking here. Yeah. All that, including here. So that plus that makes that. Great. Okay, here we go. Right hand on top. Stepping to the left, left hand emphasize. Away. Into. Away. Into. this. Here, we got tap. Mhm. There you go. Yes, there you go. Mhm. Into. Away from. Keep your eye on that leg. Don't turn your body. Use your gum. Yeah, there we go. Because then if I come on this way, you see, you can, and then I come in. Yeah, and you step out from under the strength. Yeah. Good. But you see, when you add a little variable, yeah. Yeah. Okay, Lloyd, come here for a sec. All right, so now I'm going to show you with the stepping, I'm seeing like a meandering, which happens because it feels like you should turn your body toward the way that you're going, but when you do that, you're telegraphing. What's actually happening is I'm shifting and stepping off the midline, but pew pew, right? So I go, draw, Marvin, pew pew pew. Pew, 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 right? But you notice, some of you can see the difference. Pew, 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 pew. Why is he still standing? But everyone else is going, you know? So now what we want to do, so this is what happens. So look, apply pressure to my hips. Yeah, there you go. So I'm in my stance here, right? I step off the midline and I'm using a little support. I drive my hips forward and press off my back foot. And look at what happens to him. You see, he's immediately being shifted. I step up into Dinglu to push. Right? Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Dinglu. Ah, good. Now, how did he get me? It's because I came up. But if I stay down, I come up, push. Funny, right? Just a little bit of suspension. Locking that suspension. Good work, boy. You're getting strong. Yeah. So, what questions do you have? You notice what side was easier, left or right? None, right? That's new. Okay. Who wants to do this? Because that's where the confusing one is the away from. Because into we get that. We're like, oh, the door. But then we're never like, oh, the door. So that's what I want you all to work on is the away from. Into's good, away from. With both sides. Because then when you're doing a left into, and look, you see how I can even do it one side. Maybe that's what we'll do. Okay, so now going back. So that looks like this.
With which hand is that?
Left. We're going to do both. Now what we're going to do is we're going to switch hands. So you might want to not be against the wall. There you go. Even further. Like right here. Yeah, that's right. There you go. We're about to switch hands now. while, this is all you were doing. But this part becomes confusing. I'm going to ask a Taiji question while you continue to do this. What move am I doing?
Waving hands like clouds.
Waving hands like clouds. Cloud hands.
Sounds like a little squishy.
Yeah. Taiji's so poetic. I love it. They're like, pull your eye out like bird. Like, oh, that's very descriptive. Part the horse's mane. Oh, okay. Golden rooster stands on one leg. Oh. Okay. Jinjie to leap. You guys get the point? And then in cloud hands, these kinds of things like it can turn into something. You notice what I just did with my fingers? That's a raking, right? Like Willow. So Willow is much taller than me. And if I try to go toe to toe with Willow, like watch this. Press my hips. Watch this. Like a lot of strength. But technique still helps. So I'm not gonna go toe to toe with a big person like this. But these kind of moves here. So let's say you throw some random stuff at me. Immediately, you see how I have that around and circle. And then I have this too. What do you notice about the hand? Yeah, right? That gets you to bend. Back foot, remember? We had that forward. So when I make impact, I'm not blowing back. I'm bow. And then I can follow up again. All with one hand. I just needed your lip. Yeah. So you see how these moves here, especially with different grips and hands, postures, this is the fundamentals of all martial arts. That's why Qigong underpins everything else. No matter what you go and explore, there will be some action where this comes into play, where you're gonna have to step and be level versus like turning. There are times in which you do turn. And there are arts where you always turn. And all you do is come from behind. And those are advanced internal martial arts. Because they're taking compound movements like this and turning it into literal movement poetry. Fun, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So now we're going to emphasize our right hand, okay? So what we're going to do is it's going to be away from, scoop, into, scoop, away from, scoop, into, scoop. Easier to watch that hand now, right? Keep going. Keep going, keep going. Oh, you got me. But here, remember, are you going into or away from it? It's not in, it's, if you're stepping left and with the right hand, then you're going away. You see how my emphasis is on the left, my hips, my left. Here, this here, keep your eyes here. Yeah. Yeah, see here, then reset, then into, yeah. And you're into here. You start here, and then it rolls. And that's where the power is, because you come in with a cut, and then you rotate. And then turn the hand out, that's where the power is. Right there, that's where it turns to, and it scoops down. Inhale. Rotate. Yes.
Like
Yes.
I go into, but then I feel like I'm going too fast, and then I
Yes.
slow myself down, and I like, wait, what?
That's a compound movement, which is not wrong. It's just we want to break them up into pieces so that you can start writing phrases with that. Because that is art. Like the fact that you can go away from into with a double, that's good. But I want you to also be able to go, I'm away from, turn, touch. I'm into, grab, knee. And know, like, where is my emphasis? Where is my balance? What direction am I going? Exactly. Yeah, because the moment that your hands come out and behind, so look, I'm gonna just put my arm out like this, and love this guy. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna press on my arm. Just press on my arm, and I'm going to try to resist. Now, where you see how my arm is behind my shoulder, right? I'm getting nowhere, right? I'm getting nowhere. But then stay there. Keep pressing on me. Keep pressing on me. But Qigong says that I can change my emphasis and now press. Oh, he's still behind me. Oh, there we go. What's that feel like, Lloyd? It feels different. In what way?
What kind of way? Oh, it stopped me to.
Yeah, it stops it, right? And look, I still can shift and turn and do whatever I need to get him off balance, right? All from knowing that angle. Because the moment, like even if I put my arm up like this, press. This direction. Yeah. So here, you see, this is even harder. I shift my angle, and look, you see it's in front of me. All of a sudden, I have power. And if I rotate, I can change the direction of his push. What do we call that when we, what is this one called? Supination and pronation. We keep our soup up. That's how I remember. Soup up. And then other down. Good. Thank you, Lloyd. Yeah. So, what questions do you have on that? Willa?
When you had shifted your emphasis to the point that you were more comfortable with,
Yeah.
would you have described your shoulder more as square or somewhat front of square? If that makes sense.
Yeah, front of square on that 45. So here, you can come feel. So, be gentle. Okay? Because you're strong. Rugby.
Yes.
All right. So, push. And you see, I'm having a hard time. Push hard. Okay. Yeah, there. You see, can't do anything. I step back. Push. Gives me a chance to do something with it. I'm like, I can rotate with that. And then keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, and let him just push. Or let them push right past, right through. Right? Different, right? Because body awareness, I am going for the path of least resistance. And look, you notice? I'm pivoting. And I can also pivot on my heels too. Pivoting on the heels is for stopping power. Pivoting on the toes is for speed. So when we train, we want to be grounded. So we're working with the heels. But in reality, you shift forward to your toes so that you're nimble and you're able to, and then you may come forward with that heel so you have stopping power in the front and then pivot, boom, right? Like stop something, so like Lloyd comes in for a big tackle, comes in for a big, okay. And so then you see how I stepped into it, then I can shift my weight up. And that came from me shifting back, pulling him forward, and then you see he falls onto the knife. This is my knife. Well, you haven't learned this, but your fingers are not fingers. Yeah, but you're about to. Yeah, good job, Lloyd. Like this. My fingers are not fingers.
My fingers are not fingers.
They are iron daggers.
They are iron daggers.
Huh. My arms are not arms.
My arms are not arms.
They are iron bars.
They are iron bars.
My fingers are not fingers.
My fingers are not fingers.
They are iron daggers.
They are iron daggers.
Huh. My arms are not arms.
My arms are not arms.
They are iron bars.
They are iron bars.
Good, and relax. Stacking your joints creates continuity, makes it so that you're less likely to get injured when you're reaching under something, reaching above, or however you move. Because it's always those little silly things, right? You're doing the dishes, and you had that pot that was soaking, and you twist to grab it, and you're like, oh! And you tell everybody somebody tried to take your dog and you ran after it. And so we pivot, right? So we may turn this way to grab the pot, and body mechanics, so that's stacking the joints. How many bones are in our forearm? 2. One under the thumb is called the radius, and the one under our pinky is the ulna. Good. So the ulna is the straight bar. This is like the core, and then the radius rotates around the ulna. And if you have 2 ropes that are next to each other, they're not as strong as if you twist them together. And so when we have our give me my money, right? And we rotate over and the elbow stays facing up, right? So like from this posture here, I'll turn your hand over. You feel how your back's engaging? That's the power. Yeah, I'm talking about from here, rotating over, you should feel this part back light up, right? And so that means you're recruiting most of that. And yes, I'm talking about the 2 bones, right? It's like here, and this bone here is crossing over this bone here. Yeah, boom. And there's a lot of power in that. Lloyd was using that. He went from pressing like this on my hips to rotating his elbows in and down, and it gave him much more power. You're looking for that circle, or an oval in this case, dropping in the elbow. So here, Marcella, step forward and do that. So, and then turn this way. So you'll see the elbows are currently facing out, but keeping the hands in place and rotating here, all of a sudden, there's a much bigger push happening, okay? So let's see, Rin, step forward, and Marcella. So what I'm gonna have you do, Gongbu, and Marcella, you're gonna push on Rin's hips. So first, have the elbows out, and then you're gonna resist, and then turn the elbows in, okay? Very strong. Yeah, hands not behind you. Hands, yeah, on the tricep.
Then I have the chance.
On the tricep, underneath. There you go. Good.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Okay, Marcella. I'm gonna just turn the knob down 2 clicks. There. Now, Rin, roll the hips underneath and take that heel off the ground.
Okay, and now I go out.
Yes, and then go out. Get that heel off the ground.
Oh, I see.
There. Drive the hip forward like you're giving an ultimate belly bump.
I got it.
There we go. And then now tuck your elbows underneath. What does it feel like for you?
That's stronger for you.
Yeah. And how's it feel in your body?
That feels better.
Yeah. So, and you can feel that. One way that you can condition is go ahead and relax. Perfect. Good work, you 2. Make sure to salute. From here, you can place your hand on a wall and you can rotate. Rotate. You can try it on the door there and find yourself a wall. Rotating. Yeah, go ahead, Lloyd. You've done this one. Yeah. That's fine.
Some people have more flexible joints now.
Yeah, well, you know what? And it was stiff for me at the beginning, but with practice, it loosens up. Yeah.
What if you have
I cannot turn it at all.
But it was like more suited to this instead of this, but I couldn't.
Well, I mean, if I'm here,
Oh yeah, that's different.
yeah.
You have loose joints?
No, it's flexible. I'll call it.
Yes. Okay. That's
Yeah, that's really good. Because then eventually, yes, Lloyd.
The thing that I found is that because I'm so very flexible, that there's some things that like will feel more sturdy, but it's because that is more like coming up from my rotation rather than the actual sturdiness
So
in it.
imagine
And
running
so
a sprint.
like
If you were to like try to like square with somebody this way,
yeah, this is if I were to
yeah,
hit
and
it,
you'll feel that. Like, and even if somebody's like, coming in as tackling you, if you turn
but because of
flex
how
here,
close
you get to engage yourself
lying on my
down.
there's alignment. And so this doesn't
because
feel
they're
as
engaging the back,
strong
it's inner.
because I need to build the muscle
Enough.
here
Yeah,
and
it's
the
not enough.
alignment
Yeah.
here rather than the
Like that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Let's line up.
She actually tend to do that like one on one, but like then the building straight like the combat.
So homework is continuing. We're gonna do one-sided with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So away from, into, and we're gonna do one side so that you can really feel. You see that it crosses the body, not like cross like this, but elbow is in the middle here, and with my right pec, and then the hand is in alignment with my left pec. So it's like protecting the middle of my body as I rotate and shift my weight. So my arm is actually staying in this fixed posture, rotating in this regal way. Okay, so it's like scoop, rotate, drop, scoop, rotate, drop, scoop, rotate. Right? So scoop, rotate, drop, scoop, rotate, drop, scoop, rotate, drop. And there's a lot of, because there's more that can happen in the drop. Oh, interesting. In the drop, there's also the biting down. So you can get into compounds of like, and there's a pull. So what? So in this case, let's say he's approaching me, I'm like, dude, back up, and then you come in, you attack him, you attack him. Here, and that comes from, that pull came from the drop, and that jerked him forward. And what happens if we do that again? Here, step. So we do that again, and you notice I'm going back this time. I step back and brought him versus stepping forward. Okay, so you come in at me hard like that again. And I step back, pull. Less is more sometimes. All I did was what? Get out the way and let the momentum of a big attack itself. Good story.
You rotated in a uniform, equal part. It wasn't like you moved your arm, your whole body moved.
Y'all hear that? That's important. It wasn't this. The whole body twisted. So all of me was behind that pull, which accentuated the momentum, the movement that he already had going. So kind of like a relay, right? Something's going, or swing, or a tetherball. The tetherball's coming in, boom. If you hit a tetherball like this, the person's gonna catch it. But it's the person who goes, bah, 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 and they go, I quit. Yeah, racket sports are the same. So that's a really powerful fore and a very powerful back. So for you pickleballers, all right. All right, softening our knees, stepping out shoulders width. We begin class we end class the way we begin. Jump, jump. with the eyes. Without changing. You'll feel it. Level with the heart. I think you're holding a beach ball against your chest. Beach ball. To the dantian. Now you're holding a dodgeball against your belly button. Three gratitude circles, repeat after me. Gratitude for our health.
Gratitude for our health.
Gratitude for our practice.
Gratitude for our practice.
Gratitude for our community.
Gratitude for our community.
Left foot to right. Right hand in the fist, left hand flat. Congratulations on completing another successful Tuesday night Qigong. Make sure to practice your homework one-sided, into and away from on both sides. All right, let's line up for our family photo. Oh.